I've had the good fortune to be able to travel into a number of parts of the former Soviet Union, and I'm quite familiar with Soviet architecture. And what that brings to my mind is a number of or uniform, multi-story, typically 10-story, rectangular blocks. And we certainly don't have that here.
It's called brutalism. It's not meant to seem brutal. It's a word, French word, that means kind of raw concrete. And so they chose to bring in that style to declare that this is a different kind of university. It's a public research university. It's not a private elite college. I think the Commonwealth College could be really great. I think the new classroom building might be a really good building. Some of the others are kind of pedestrian. That doesn't mean they're bad. They fulfill a function, but they're not kind of lighting up the architectural world.
The campus has recently reorganized and adopted for the first time in many years a master plan. So I think we'll see moving forward for future building a little more cohesion in terms of the architectural look and feel.
The university has, I think, over the years has had kind of a bipolar attitude. On the one hand, they've embraced the great new buildings of the time, like in the 60s and 70s, and brought those architects in and confidently built the Fine Arts Center, for instance, the building we're in now. At the same time, we also built acres and acres of nice red brick colonial style or Georgian style, early New England red brick dormitories. And we keep going back and forth in how we think about what kind of style we want.
Buildings, we hope, will be very long-lived things. What could be more sustainable than building a building that'll last 1,000 years? Okay? We have had a tendency here since World War II to build what, at least in a residential context, what might be considered disposable houses with a lifespan of only 40 or 50 years. We should be building buildings that last 200 years, 500 years, 1,000 years. That being said, if you look out 50 years from now, the buildings that will be standing 50 years from now, amongst them, 90% of those buildings are standing today.